So we open with them sending Jeannie to go check on Lisa, and Lisa's doing her little live microphone leak. And why you saying with pride you don't cheat on your scarecrow-looking husband? I cheat on him. I mean, hell, you don't feed him. You don't nourish him. You don't let him get any sun. Oh, man. I feel like at least nourish the man and then cheat on him. Don't give him rickets, scurvy, the croup. That family look a little dysentery. Those hollowed out cheekbones that only malnutrition can bring about. It's sad. It's sad. I don't know why they don't report her to CPS. Oh, God. So Mary's going to check on Meredith. Mary's like, I want to check on you. Meredith said, you ain't getting no scene, heifer. Talk to the door. What in the gold lame hell is she wearing? Oh, God. I mean, this would be appropriate for a gay funeral in New Orleans. And even then without that hideous scarf.
Why is Whitney coming at me about my father's memorial?
Because we don't know if it was Monday or Tuesday, but it seemed to be convenient for you not to take the bus day. But you didn't want to be on the bus and you admitted it, so I don't know why they care. Whitney is focusing on this so that we don't realize that her and her coot are about to lose all their corn.
Okay, now, you know what? Meredith has a point. She said, you think I would have missed that arrest if I was the cause of it? I would have been there front center.
I don't know. I mean, when you blow up the Sept of Baylor, you don't stand in the Sept yourself. You watch it from the Red Keep. So I don't know. Bravo has already aired this closed-door hot mic footage more times than they've aired. Who said that? So Jenny goes to check on her, and of course they're playing the footage yet again. But then when you walk up to the door, you see she's already taken the mic off. So y'all was just playing that like she was saying it when she was going down the hall, when you really just wanted us to hear it again. Go on and fess, Bravo. Fess. However,
Lisa's mad at Jenny because you didn't have my back.
Well, you don't have your children's back when it comes to nourishment, so why should anybody have yours? You know who's going to have your back? Scoliosis, because of lack of nourishment. You know who's going to have your back? Osteoporosis, because of lack of nourishment.
And Meredith owes me the biggest apology of everyone because I almost got my ass kicked behind her when Jen jumped bad on the bus.
Jen wasn't going to do nothing. That was prison practice, honey. Prison practice.
Every single one of you guys made the wrong decision. You did not have my back.
Well, honey, they ain't bras. They ain't supposed to give you that kind of support. You might need a back brace. And an orange.
I've been nothing but nice to you, Jen Shaw. Don't ever come at me again.
Oh, God. Now Lisa packing. Y'all effing home today anyway.
I said what nobody else would say. Fuck you, Meredith. You're another fucking joke.
Lisa is having a full-on meltdown. Now Jen, Jenny, and Heather are all trying to console her in the pisser. Guess what? I am richer than all of you, and I don't need to be here. You richer than Heather Gay? I think Heather Gay's money's longer, but okay. So now Whitney comes, and she needs to have a moment with Lisa. So Whitney's like, well, tell me how I can have your back.
I'm too upset right now.
Well, if you can't tell people how you have your back, how they gonna have your back? Now, Mary, I know you didn't say anything about inbred when you got a whole child with your step-grandpapa. I know you ain't talking about cest. I know you ain't talking about cest, grandfather fucker. And honey, she don't look inbred because she Mormon. She look inbred because of a lack of nourishment, because of malnutrition. So Whitney tells Lisa, girl, I had your back. I was asking her about the memorial. I was talking to Mary about her church. I was asking everything you was asking. I said it too. I also stir the turd like a toilet wand. So Lisa upset that Meredith was offended that she didn't think she had her back. And now my feelings are offensive. Well, when they're rooted in lies, yeah, I don't know how you could feel like you've had Meredith's back when you've been up Jen's ass.
Who's been tormenting her family for years. So how can you have someone's back but be friends with their tormentor, Lisa? I want to know. That's why Meredith chose to disengage.
Oh, God, but now Jen gets to come for Meredith yet again, telling Lisa, you know, I would be hurt too if my friend of 10 years was a piece of shit. Now, Jen, how you gonna say Lisa's a good friend when Lisa gave you the pressure off the second you got hit with them charges? Now Lisa's a good friend just so that Meredith is a poor one. I see you, heifer. Okay, so now Heather says Meredith doesn't understand that your friendship with Lisa is keeping Meredith's business out the street because Jen has dirt on Meredith, but out of respect for Lisa won't say anything. Well, girl, go on and spill the tea before you head to the hooscow. So after the commercial break, we head on back into the kitchen with Meredith talking to Whitney and Whitney apologizing for questioning the memorial.
You were very disrespectful, Whitney. I can't believe you would talk shit about a memorial. What if I talked about your father, Whitney? What if I said I don't believe you and you're making it up?
I mean, that's basically what you're saying about her father's memorial. So you can't get in the confessional and say how low when you're doing that, when you're questioning it. Now, the date is questionable, but if they ever wanted to take 2 days to have her father's memorial, let her. Let her. Like, I do feel like she didn't want to be on the bus. It was around the anniversary. Just let it go. Just let it go. Whitney, this isn't a good look for you. Meredith said, look, if you was a friend, you would have believed me. And Whitney gonna say, well, should I have hired a private investigator to find out? You ain't got private investigator money because you're trying to shuck your skincare shit. But that was a good one, honey. That was a cute little moment. You said, I'm gonna keep this Bravo check, lil or not. I can't even be mad at that. Now, Whitney, it is an odd coinky-dink that they both weren't on the bus, but this investigation goes way back before Meredith even knew Jen. So no. So Meredith just turns her chair and Whitney walks out, and then Mary goes in to console Meredith and said, Whitney's just being crazy right now. No, she's being very rational. Shady, but rational. So Whitney runs up to tell Jen and Heather about her brilliant zinger. I really regret it. No, you don't. Which sissy you know wrote that for you? Heather just said your urine smells like you need some water. Ooh, that's not a good odor. Oh, Lord, but now Meredith storms in. Meredith gonna confront Whitney on the pot? Let that heifer piss in peace. I want everyone who's been speculating about my father's death. I want names. And Whitney proceeds to rattle off the cast, except for Mary. So Meredith's asking everybody, and Lisa runs in. I didn't speculate. It was a mixed conversation that I didn't shut down, but I didn't speculate.
Yes, you did. You speculated and we're gonna disengage.
Lisa look, heifer.
You told Heather one date and you told me another. That's not speculating, that's just talking about what's going on.
Whitney said, look, we ain't attacking your pappy. We ain't attacking your grieving. We just want to know what date it was. Was it Monday or Tuesday? Just give us the date to shut it down. You're making yourself look sus, sis. Now Whitney running through the house. Where is Mary for Meredith right now? Where's your friend? You should have her back. So Whitney finds Mary in the kitchen, and Mary says, don't come in here bothering me. Meredith's in the bathroom. Well, she needs you. Whitney said, don't tell me bye. I'm going to say hi. I'm Whitney. Mary said, well, I'm done. I'm not going to be in there having the conversation because I'm done with you. I'm done with your cousin. I want you to get out of my face and go back where you came from. And we want you to stop stooping your grandhusband. Sounds like you have, probably.
Lisa said, why did you even come if you don't care about any of us?
Because she needs a check. Heather says to Meredith, look, I don't go after Mary because of you. But that heifer been getting on my last nerve.
Well, Mary has been very kind to me. She's a good friend.
How so? She ain't never with you when the heat's on. Did she protect you from Jen when she was attacking Twink Marks? Nope. So everybody go to bed. Now the next morning, Jen has some Rita Repulsa braids in her head. So Whitney hung over trying to figure out how the night ended. Jen still think Meredith called the feds. Does it matter even if she did? They found something illegal there. I can't believe it. Heather and Lisa are talking, and Heather said, look, Meredith just don't want to say the date because she don't want to be caught in a lie. That's what it seems to me. So Mary said, it's a little crazy for me to get on the Sprinter, but Meredith said, look, whenever I'm not on the Sprinter, everybody wonders where I am, so I'm just get on the Sprinter. Mary, you can get in the SUV because we don't want to see you. Take Jenny with you. Back with Heather and Lisa, Heather says Mary has been openly cruel and we've given her the benefit of her doubt. It's time to hold that heifer feet to the fire and get some answers. But you know, Mary just gonna not talk. Mary will just look at you like you crazy, even though she's nutty boo with a step grand husband. Mary is so done with these women, and we so done with you. Now, I heard the heifer was filming as a friend of this season, but she ain't got no friends. So, are we closing out the episode with updates on everybody? We got Heather's daughter going to school, Meredith getting some massage, Jen prepping for court with her attorney who says if Sissy Stewart switches up on you, child, it's sing sing. Oh, goodness. Now Lisa Barlow trying to cook because everybody done got on her malnourished looking family.
Better late than never is what they say, but I wouldn't eat it anyway.
So Mary invites Jen to her church. For what? I guess Jen's going to see what her next scam gonna be. Did this fool just get somebody up there to testify that Mary is a perfect dresser? The hell? Oh, this is not looking good, Mary. This is giving me a occulty tea, because we talking about Mary. We ain't talking about God. Why we praying to Mary?
So now Meredith is going to talk to Whitney and get some resolution since things ended so poorly in Zion.
Meanwhile, Whitney and Heather are on their way, and Heather's like, I didn't know we were going to do the conflict resolution. And Whitney said, oh, Meredith is trying to kiss our ass, but we going to bring up that date and get it straight. So at Meredith's, they all get hooked up to electrodes and suss it out. Meredith said, well, I'm sorry. It felt like an attack, but it was the 29th, the day before Jen got arrested. So Meredith is like, how did the speculele come about? And she's like, well, Lisa called you and you said you was in the middle of the memorial. But if the memorial was the day prior, then you weren't. So Meredith says, well, hold on. When Lisa called me on the bus, I was on my way to Vail. I left Aspen Monday night and went to Vail. Well, Meredith says, okay, so if Lisa's lying, then I'm done with that heifer.
I'm going to disengage.
But right now, let's get engaged with the queens. Well, child, I can't even call them princesses, with the peasants of Drag Race. Because a lot of them giving a peasant tea like that She Come Undone heifer. Just no hip, no hip.